Welcome to 1368. We are making quick work of this decade. So, in the last one, we had, come on, scroll in, please. We had Dorothea pass away, very sad. We had Cecilia age up into a child. We had Isabella age up into a teen. She will be getting married. Everyone's still having babies, and unfortunately for Milo, Mabel did leave him. She was rediscovered by her family, who was very rich, and she was able to get out of their marriage and become a rich lady married to Henry Vautour, who's on the complete other side of our tree way over here. So that's what's going on there. Let's check today. Ooh, oh boy, this is a little scary. All right, we have lots of birthdays this year. So let's roll this. Sybil. Ooh, Sybil survives. So let me just say Sybil, there we go, is now going to be a toddler. Clement Bennett, one of our affair babies, I believe, survives. Clement is going to become a teen. Will he get married? Oops. No, I didn't mean to do that. How do I unpin it? He survives. Will he get married? And how many babies will he have? Yes, he'll get married. He'll have 8 kids. Wow. Sorry, my dude. We have a lot of rolls here. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2, 6, 11, 13, 14. I don't even remember who's who. 2, 6, 11, 13, 14. 2, 6, 11, 13, 14. Ooh! Number 3 dies. 6, 11, 13, 14. Oh, number 4 dies. I don't even know who these people are. Okay, number 5 survives. Okay, so Adeline survives. Adeline becomes a YA. Ellen becomes a YA. Oh, Genevieve, not Genevieve. Dies. Law dies. Oh, Bates survived. Great. Burger will die. Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, so who is Law? I'm sorry. I feel bad. Who is Law? No, that's Bates' brother, isn't it? Where's Bate? It is! No! He's the priest. Oh. I'm going to have to add more people to the clergy in order to prevent my church from getting deleted. Oh, Law. Fine. Okay, Law died. And we need a new priest. I'll just pull one from, Kratos M. And then Genevieve. Wait. No, that's one of it. Where's Genevieve? Who's Genevieve? Her. No! Okay, well, she already had 2 kids, and they both survived, so I guess this family won't die off, probably, maybe, we'll see. Oh, gosh, okay. Where was I? Vampire rolls. Okay, I already forget what they are. I believe it's a D10 and a D4. One day I'm going to memorize this. 4. Okay, let's go over here. Do you think I should roll for the people who have moved out? Like, should Henry... He's not living in Forgotten Hollow anymore. I feel like he shouldn't count for this anymore. Yeah. I'm not going to roll for him because I don't think he should count. Anyway, Christiana and Caleb. Christiana, Caleb. Wait, I think it's a 3. It's a 3 that you have to die, right? Yeah, okay, that was a little close for my comfort. Henry, they have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, these are close. We have one human husband who is living in Forgotten Hollow. Nope. They moved out. Should I? I mean, technically they're associated with the family. Let's just do it. I mean, the likelihood is pretty low that they're actually going to have any problems. Yeah, see, nothing happened. Okay, she's dead. He's dead. One sim child, one vampire child. One sim child, one vampire child. All right, everybody survived. I think what I'm going to do is on the actual decades, I'm going to have just being accused be enough to kill them. I'm sorry, but we got too many vampires, and the vampires are also having babies, and it's just a lot. So I don't want my vampires to outnumber my sims. So I am going to do more rolls for them. Anyway, that's a lot of things happening this year. Let's hop into the game. Okay, here we are in the game, and I'm also going to try and make it so that the volume's a little louder. I don't know. It's weird because it sounds loud enough when I'm in my movie editor, but when I upload it to YouTube, then it's kind of quiet, so I don't really know what's up with that. So I'm going to make it too loud, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, the Bennetts just had 2 more girls, so they are still not having a son, which is definitely a big deal for them. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. So they have their extra, which was given to them by us, but hopefully, I actually don't know what I hope will happen. So either he doesn't have any sons and our son becomes the Lord, but I mean, he was taken away when he was a baby, so it's not like he actually knows anyone. But, you know, maybe he'll have some kind of crisis about that. But anyway, if they do end up having a son, then we will have, you know, probably he won't be treated very well in that household, or you know, there'll be some kind of drama relating to trying to get rid of him then. So I don't really know what is going to happen. It kind of depends on how the rolls land. So we're just going to accept that. Anyway, we are just doing our thing for the day. Again, we don't have Joan doing that much chores-wise. We are just having her cook, and we also have her very angry kind of all the time. She's obviously got problems. I mean, she has been having such a hard life lately. So there's that. And we're just going to feed everybody and then do our best here. So anyway, she is definitely having a hard time and she is not coping well. So that is not good for our family because she's, you know, she's angry, so she's more likely to get in spats with people. So there is that, especially when you have Isabella, who is already evil, and then, you know, I'm sure she would love to argue. So that is not good. And also, she's not Isabella's mother, so she's her sister-in-law. And yeah, so anyway, let's get everyone to bed. And then we'll just see what's going on for Sunday. Very good. And take care of everything. I want to get Cecilia's mental skill up so that if, when Isabella leaves, she can, what's it called? She can harvest the garden. She won't be able to do the bees and she won't be able to do the llama. So we might actually have to get rid of those 2 things rather than actually dealing with having Joan do anything, because I feel like Joan is not going to do anything. If anything, Joan will probably start doing less as she continues to have a harder time. Not really sure about that, so we just have to kind of see where we go from there. I really do think that Joan is going to completely unravel, so she's not going to be helpful, so we need little Cecilia to start getting smarter so that she can do that stuff. So now we're just going to go and do some of our maintenance stuff since there's nothing really else going on this day. So We actually have a lot of stuff that happened in the first part. So we will start by going to the Lord's house. And we'll go there. And what did we do there? I don't even remember. Oh, Sybil is becoming a toddler. So that'll be good. That'll be good. So let's age her up and we'll give her a makeover too. Go. And we'll also age up Bait, who is becoming a young adult. So that's good for him. Unfortunately, he survived his role, but you know, we're just going to accept that for now and then get into the makeover stuff. Again, I just have to update some of this stuff. I didn't update it after working on, what's it called? Like after, in between this and getting into the game, I didn't actually update it. So anyway, let's get everyone's pictures in here. And we will move on to our next area of business after we can do this. Again, they're all wearing really nice outfits because obviously this is the Lord's house. Bait is the heir. He's going to be the Lord one day if he outlives his brother. We'll see. And then, you know, we'll see where we go from there. Okay, let's head over to the church now. We want to add another priest because we do have to kill Law, unfortunately. I'm kind of bummed actually because I didn't want to kill Law. He just became a priest recently, so we're going to add a nun in, and we'll have her join the church family. So there's that. Good for her. Welcome to the total disaster that is this. So here we go. We're just changing all of her outfits and we're doing that. And she is going to be good to go. She is so pretty. Gosh, some of these automatically generated Sims look so good. So there's that. And next we're just going to take out Law. I'm so sorry. We're actually going to kill a few Sims because we do have to kill those other two Sims besides Law. But we'll start with him. And I made a painting of him so that he could, what's the word? We made a painting of him so that he could be in the mausoleum. Because I had painted a picture of Christiana originally, so I think that it's only fair that we also have a picture of him just because he is part of this church and they get a little special attention instead of getting married. So I wonder if I should make a portrait of... No, only any Sim who rolls to not get married instead of just dying. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Oh, look, another baby. Okay, you're okay. Let's pick out a name. Genevieve has had a baby. There she goes. I'm glad that things are working out for her. She deserves it. So, yes, that's where we're at. She is dying. Oh, I made her have the baby because she's dying. That's what happened. I forced her into labor because I needed to kill her. I'm so sorry. I was just like, oh, isn't that nice? And then I killed her. So, oh my gosh. I'm awful. Anyway, we're going to pretend that misstep didn't really happen. Oh gosh. Okay, let's take a look at this family, the Bennetts, who are really affair children. There's them. And he has grown up to not have any hair. Okay, let's give him some. I don't know why it's coming out black when I know that it was brown. Like, look at his eyebrows are brown. I know that your hair is brown. Anyway, so we're just going to give him a quick once over and call it good. It's important for them to look snazzy when they come from wealthy families. He looks good. He's not our bloodline, so I don't know why I'm like, ooh, but I mean, I can get excited about other Sims besides my own. I mean, technically, they're all my Sims. If you're in my game, you belong to me. Anyway, let's take pictures of everybody who has aged up as well. There we go. She's all set. We're in good shape. Just doing our thing, getting ready for the day. Let's roll. Oh no. Clementia. Not Clementia. Okay, well, I mean, good thing Hector rolled to have a lot of kids. Although he has a lot of surviving children as well. He has a lot of surviving children. Okay, we're going to get rid of Clementia. And, oh my gosh, yeah, he already has so many kids, like, just on the tree. So he can survive, I think, without too many more. Okay. And again, why don't you join the game? I need you to get smarter. I need you to cook some food. And we're going to do that. You fertilize. Everybody's got to go to the bathroom. Everybody's hungry. My toddlers are a disaster, as always. Oh my gosh, taking care of toddlers is just too hard for me. It's just too difficult. It really is. So, anyway. We are going to just eat. Everybody get something to eat. Why don't you get stuff for the babies to eat? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that Cecilia is going to end up doing a lot of housework and a lot of carrying a lot of the load for Joan after Isabella moves out. And Isabella is kind of already thinking about that. You know, she's got to get married in, I think, like 2 years. So she is really thinking about what she wants her life to look like. And obviously, she wants to marry rich, duh. So she wants that. And I don't know if you saw, she was arguing a little bit with Joan at the dinner table. So that was hard for her. She was arguing with Joan. I think that they're just clashing more and more. And Isabella's evil, so she likes to fight. And then Joan is in a really bad place. So she is, you know, giving in to that rather than before when, you know, they had an okay relationship. So their relationship's starting to deteriorate. So Isabella is definitely starting to look for an exit plan. There we go. Then you go to sleep. You guys take care of all of that stuff. And we will continue on. I know you're having such a hard time. Oh my gosh, my babies. My babies are like suffering. Luckily, we have a birthday this year. Oh gosh, and I don't even know when is the next baby after that's birthday. I'm not even sure. I don't know how much younger that kid is. Oh well. I think maybe in a year or two. I don't know. Just whatever. We'll figure it out as we go along. So I'll take care of them. Let's check on this. All right. It is also St. Valentine's Day. Now, the reason that I bring that up is not because Joan obviously is not going to do anything for it, but we can have Isabella doing something for it. So I think that that is good stuff. We will have Isabella talk to Clement, who did just age up, so it's a little sketch, but he's a teenager. Pretend it's fine. So she is going to maybe like run into him, quote unquote, like, you know, she definitely made sure she was where he was at. And they just kind of like had a little flirty something, and she's acting like she's not evil. So they are just kind of getting to know each other a little bit, and she wants to get him into bed. She doesn't care how she does it. She wants to become pregnant, or at least be able to lie about being pregnant, because next year we are rolling for the war, and if he leaves for the war, we'll have a problem. So she is really trying to get him under her thumb because he's relatively wealthy. I mean, he's an affair child. Nobody knows that, but he is from a pretty rich family, and she is definitely interested in becoming his wife and then being able to have money and, you know, maybe steal all his money. Who knows? So she definitely wants that. So she knows that his family is never going to approve of him marrying a peasant. So the only way to solve that problem is to get pregnant, or at least lie about being pregnant, which is not something that is beneath her. So she is going to She did not succeed that time at getting him into bed, but she will try again. So we are going to take care of this. Oh my God, we have so many kids to roll for. Looks like they are all surviving. Yep, okay. All those children just survived. So that is good. And we'll get them married one day. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. And we are going to roll for Mabel as well. And then we are going to also roll for Benchy. Unfortunately, Benchy did not survive. Luckily, his wife's still alive, so his children don't have to go to the orphanage, although probably would be good for some children to go to the orphanage. Just because I, need... I don't know. It makes me sad that Milo's there all by himself. So anyway, let's try again with Clement. She is very ready to snag a rich husband. And, he tells her about his family, not really approving of their relationship, but she says like, oh, they'll come around. There are a lot of emergency vehicles going by right now. I hope everything's okay. Anyway, so she finally gets him into bed. I do not know if she's pregnant. I did not check. But one way or another, she's going to say she's pregnant so that they can get quickly married before the war, if he does have to go out to war. If he doesn't have to go to war, well then, and she's not pregnant, we'll just try again. But yeah, she's determined to snag him as her husband, and despite his family's reservations, which are totally justified in this point, but they don't know that. It's not justified because of the way they think about it. It's justified because she really does have nefarious intentions. But anyway, so she's talking to Joan, and Joan is not happy that they wooed in her bed. So she's like, "Are you kidding me?" And basically, Isabella is like, "It doesn't matter. I'm out of here soon. Screw you. Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want." And Isabella is like trying to not be lectured by Joan, like, because Joan's like, "You're gonna ruin your reputation. You're a horrible person. What are you doing?" And Isabella's just like, "Yeah, so." She's got a plan. She's a girl with a plan. So anyway, I am just gonna bring some of those children here so I can have them join the club, so that I don't have to go into each of their households to do that. I'll just take control of them and have them age up and join the club, and then I'll do the makeovers and all that stuff. So that is where we're gonna wrap up. And yeah, we have a lot going on, really. So in the next part, we will be rolling for the war again. So that'll be exciting. And then let's see, do we have any important birthdays next year? We have Milo is going to age up into a young adult. We'll see what happens there. I mean, I'm kind of done with him, so it doesn't really matter if he dies. But that is it, I think. Yeah, it looks like Millicent's birthday is not until the year after, until the new decade. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. So anyway, that's where we're going to wrap up. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.